Explain that.
No, wait, Duke, before you explain, ṣé bàbá sọ yẹn lórí interview ní àbíbáwò? No, mo kàn gbọ́dọ̀ má bínú.
Chairman, it was published on the Punch.
It's on the Punch newspaper.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I say? You know what I say in this case? The way they exonerated Prime Boy, that is how they're going to exonerate every one of them. Because I think Prime Boy should still remain in this picture because it is not clear. Yes, people can be saying, "Oh, he didn't do this."
No, Prime Boy's story wasn't correct at all.
It's not clear. It's not clear. The police need to do their job correctly well because when we keep talking about these things, Prime Boy keep popping into my head somehow. I don't just know. I don't. Something is
the
not
story
right
where he said he ran to the Okupana chief priest, and the Okupana chief priest asked him to wait.
Something is not right.
And all those things.
Because I
so
just
they can answer the Baba's matter on what Baba said.
We're doing the same to everyone.
Yes, finish.
Okay.
Mr. Duke, you asked me, Baba made a publication about Mohbad died on Monday. The same Baba have told us, if you listen to the first interview, this is what guided me in this case. I listened to Baba's first interview. All what we are hearing in the corona request, Baba have said this in his first interview. What happened, how the nurse came, what they told him about the nurse, what happened in the shoot.
You've been selected. Why are you living in the past?
Please, let me say something. Don't worry. You will say your own. I'm here. I will answer you. Sure, you understand me? Baba coming out now to tell us that is on Monday 11th. I don't have any problem with that. If you can bring out the evidence, I don't have any problem with that.
That is
Duke,
not
I'll answer you.
But I would want to put again to you. Do you think that Mohbad died on Monday?
No.
What are your reasons? Please educate us.
Okay. Today, okay, in everything that we have been hearing, calling Baba, everybody broken the news, everybody around the place, when they all came, is on Tuesday. Is on Tuesday, everything. And I don't think a 24 hours death will be on ground without the environment, and they will take it to first hospital and even rush it to second hospital. The doctor was saying something today, that when he was telling them, it's because of their curiosity that he just tried on Mohbad, that they didn't believe that Mohbad is dead. When they brought in, the second hospital, that Perez, he said he don't supposed to work on Mohbad because he has seen some sign, but because they didn't believe that, he now take them to a room to explain something. Still, they are telling him that Mohbad is not dead. Even today, I have 100% sure.
That's not what.
No, let Owoni
hold on 1 second.
Owoni want to say something. Is there? Let him attack what I said.
The doctor explained.
Hello.
And he said
for someone.
the death was actually three to more than 3 hours. Okay. So what are you talking about now?
I accept that the doctor said he has died 3 hours ago.
No.
He said 3 to 4 hours.
Minimum 3.
No, he said minimum 3 hours.
Minimum 3.
Yes,
Be careful with
I
your
accept
statement.
that one.
He still mentioned that 3 hours he mentioned, it could be 4 hours, it could be 10 hours, it could be 10
exactly,
hours.
it's minimum
hours.
because of the status of the body.
Doctor said.
Okay, did the doctor tells us that the family that brought Mohbad did not believe that Mohbad have died?
Doctor said
about that story. We're talking about the physical examination.
Okay. Somebody asked me a question. Why did I believe that Mohbad died on Tuesday?
Wait. Doctor said he examined Mohbad body due to what the family that brought Mohbad told him, that not quite long that they told the doctor. That reason why But when he was examining the body, she understand, and he was trying to open his mouth. He realized that all his teeth are
Steve.
stiff, and his
And the tongue
lungs
was already been
don't
beaten.
come out.
Owó ní kókó.
Yes.
The guy that came,
You don't know me. I agree with what you are saying. So far you
I
are
will
saying the
support
truth.
you.
What I'm
I will
telling,
support
my
you when
point I'm making, you don't understand my point.
Fake me.
Okay.
Gbogbo alajo gbé kàn sí yìí. We all let this case. Please, don't let us just look stupid. Owó ní kókó. The confession we hear today.
No,
from
don't
the
say
second
gbogbo alájọ
hospital.
one case yìí o. You are not.
Okay, má bínú, gbogbo akọ,
You
gbogbo
have
akọ,
your
gbogbo akọ.
own kini to tìtorí ẹ̀ ṣe.
Má bínú, please mute, please. Owó ní kókó. The confession we hear today, was it from the second hospital or from the first hospital?
From the second hospital.
So now we can establish that the second hospital has established that this guy has spied 3 hours before. What time did he get to the first hospital?
The second hospital.
We don't know the first hospital, but the second hospital is around 4 o'clock.
Exactly.
Have we gotten a confession from that first hospital that
They
gave
didn't come. They didn't come to Corona.
the cause of death?
They didn't come.
But did they, have they made any statement to say BID or be brought dead on arrival? The first hospital, have we heard that statement from them?
Yeah, but the first hospital gave a report. I don't know if I still have
Please,
the report.
TSL, tell us
Let
the
me look for
report.
it.
I want us to,
Let me
if he, please, let's
Before
let's be
TSM comes to the
logical
report,
here.
listen to this. Before TSM comes up, the second hospital said they brought him BID 4 p.m. And according to the test that he performed, this body, with the symptoms, what he has seen, this body has spiked 3 or more hours before 4 o'clock. Now,
Did the driver confirm that he touched? Hold on. Chairman.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. Let me say this. 3 to 4 hours before that 4 p.m., we go back to around 12 afternoon. All right? Now, don't forget that they called the driver to announce to the driver at 12 o'clock afternoon on Tuesday that the guy you picked yesterday has spiked.
Chairman, they said the driver touched his hand at the back and he said it was cold.
The driver.
Yes, ìgbà tó ń gbé lọ sí hospital.
The Duke, why are you mixing two things now?
Where are you?
Not the same
guy. The doctor.
No, not
Don't
the same
go back
guy.
to that.
Mix it up.
Let us stick with today.
You're missing it.
Doctor's report. Don't go back to all of those ones.
Don't go back to all those stories.
Doctor's report today. Doctor said by 4 p.m. this person has died more than 3 hours ago. And we all heard when the driver said they called him by 12 noon to announce to him that the guy you picked has spiked. That correlates with 3 or more hours ago that the Perez was talking about, isn't it?
That's on Monday. They called the driver.
Tuesday.
So if you minus 3 hours,
they called the driver on Tuesday, 12 noon.
Apart from
and we can confirm that that's not the same driver
the first call. Hold on.
that took him to the first hospital.
Duke, hang on a second.
No, the driver that drove the Prado.
The first call.
The driver drove the Prado.
Hold on, capitalism. Listen, the driver was called at 9 a.m. asking him to go and report himself at the police station without any reason, right?
On Tuesday.
On Tuesday. That's an indication, right? Wow. 9 a.m. And at 12 p.m. eventually got the news
that mohbad have died.
And
at 4 p.m.
And if we
the story of the driver going to the hospital, the hand was cold. Don't believe that crap. You know why?
That is not coming here. That is
because
not
what the doctor said has overwritten all those shenanigans.
Exactly.
But so I want to ask Ikeme a question. I want to ask Ikeme a question. Is it possible to put a dead body on a bike? and take them to the hospital. Fekemi, can you please
Yeah,
help us
it's
in
not
this
possible.
situation?
That is why the last time the nurse came, I asked her a question. I said,
What time did the nurse come, and what date? Please, let's just have a date and time to everything
came
we're
to the
saying,
inquest.
so we're factual.
Duke,
No,
I can tell you that
Apple.
it is possible to put a dead body on a bike. It is possible.
Chairman, have you done it before?
I've seen it before. Somebody will hold him and they will ride on the bike.
Yes, very well.
Do you know why it's even
I've seen
easier?
that. I have
Do you know
seen
why it's
that
even easier?
before.
When the body has already been going through rigor mortis, it's not even easier.
Pé body ti gan.
Mo ti
Ẹnì kan ló máa gbé dání sórí báìkì náà.
Mo ti jókòó sẹ́yìn. mo ti jókòó sẹ́yìn òkú lórí ọ̀kadà.
He said Mohbad is still alive when they put
Oyún ni
it.
kókó ṣé òkú yẹn ti wọ rigor mortis?
Rárá o,
Àbí iṣẹ́ ti gan.
Rárá kò
So
tí
let us establish what is. Yes, ẹ má máa sọ pé ẹ ti ṣe nǹkan kan until you establish the same situation that we're trying to get him at here. This boy, ọ̀nà ti wáyé ọ̀n tí ẹ lè fún ní oxygen. Ọ̀nà ti wáyé
Not at all
ọ̀n
now.
lè
Duke,
So
it's
now, listen.
It's not at all.
Did you?
Me, so
Did you? 1 minute.
That's at the second hospital. You have forgotten that there has been first hospital. Second hospital, they later
Did
saw
you?
you.
All the stories before the hospitals to me is shenanigans. The doctor confirmed the status of the body. So why would you want to go back and start believing on the bike and all these stories?
We're trying to reverse the time because the second doctor ló wá ó dẹ̀ sọ pé òun ti rí pé brought in dead. So what time did that second doctor see this patient?
4 p.m.
On
Tuesday.
What day did they take him to the first hospital?
The same day.
That same Tuesday.
The same Tuesday.
So that means if we say 4 p.m., it was at the other hospital at 1 p.m. And what is the confirmation from that hospital? Because we have that. Oh, the hospital 20 minutes after. Oh, bye.
I don't know why you're going back to this now, honestly.
A physical
examination of the doctor, of the second, take the second hospital physical examination, confirmed that this body that I'm dealing with is minimum, right?
3 hours.
It's a minimum 3 hours.
It's a minimum.
But we can't not put maximum.
The maximum
could be 4 hours.
No.
Maximum could be.
Maximum could go up to 10 hours. Minimum. So don't say that.
Rishi, doctor himself, he mentioned it this today that he just said minimum of 3 hours. And then 3 hours, I said, it may be 4 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours. That he stopped immediately, he reached the 14 hours.
That's what we say. That's what we say. We're talking about rigor mortis state.
Yes.
So we're still talking about the same thing. So the body could have been dead longer than 3 hours.
What that has shown me is ìgbà tó wá bá driver yẹn níta tí Wùmí sọ pé they were going to go to the clinic.
That's the
3 a.m. on Monday.
Monday, yes.
That means the boy was dead.
Exactly. Now you're talking.
Let me corroborate that, Duke. Hold on, Duke. Let me corroborate that. That was 3 a.m. early hours on Monday morning, right? Hello?
Yeah. Go on.
That was 3 a.m. on Monday morning, right?
Chairman.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Now, that same Monday at 9 a.m., Mama Mohbad called. Nobody picked the call.
On what day? Please put
on that Monday. On Monday. Mama Mohbad called 9 a.m. on Monday. That was 6 hours different from 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. That's 6 hours difference. Mama Mohbad called. Nobody picked. She called again 12 o'clock. Asiko wakati adura 9, 10, 3, 6. She called again 12. Nobody picked the call. She called 3 p.m. Wumi answered. She gone kokoni. 3 p.m. of morning.
What time did she say she said something like that.
I don't understand that. Who understand that part? What time was that?
Chairman. Now, fast forward to corroborate that with what the driver said today. The driver said he went and knocked the door. First time, 8 a.m. Okay?
Nobody answered.
Nobody answered. He said he was frustrated. He went back again 9. No one answered.
Nobody answered. Mama called 9. Mama called 9. Nobody answered.
Yeah. So now, come on.
Rishi, how do you want people that went to show and came in late, if with drink and everything, to wake up that early?
So
why now?
But they went out 3 a.m. But they went. Hold on. They went out 3 a.m.
Let's balance it.
Hold on. They went out 3 a.m.
He did not have their number. If he have their number, he will put a call.
You cannot be banging somebody's door.
You cannot be banging on somebody's door.
They got home at 1.
And you won't open the door.
They got home 1 o'clock on Monday morning.
Do they sleep when they clock?
At 8 o'clock.
Hello, everyone.
Go on.
Yeah, Mr. Duke, you were saying something, right? You were saying that according to the driver said that by 3 a.m. When somebody came down and said they should take him to the pharmacy, right? Is that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what the driver said today.
Of which he declined because he hasn't got fuel.
Okay. And thank you for that answer. Okay. According to Wumi, right? The time that DJ Bami and Spending went to the hospital.
And the nurse.
And the nurse?
Yeah, went to the chemist.
Okay. It was 3. It was almost like it was. I don't think it was in the day. It was Tuesday, right?
You are talking about Monday.
Yeah. You're talking about Tuesday.
No.
If you're talking about the nurse, anything that has to do with the nurse is on Tuesday. Nothing has to do with the nurse on Monday.
Yes.
We have to establish that.
King of the South. What we're saying right now, right? Whatever the shenanigans script that's been played to us, right? We want to deal with the fact on the table today, right? The driver's
that's a fact, right? I'm trying to get. I've been listening, right?
Yeah.
I've been listening. First of all, we have to collaborate what people have said, even in the inquest, and what Wumi said in the inquest and what she said on her interviews, right? And collaborate along with the driver, and then and the doctor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the last time Paparaino read about recomotive on this thing, how many hours does it take for recomotive to set in? I think it was 8 hours or something. I think things like
anything from 3 hours. The Duke of the South.
3 hours.
Anything from it says it could be 3 hours or
actually
more.
gone past rigomotis right now. We are now on a different. Yeah, we are gone past rigomotis. Now, obviously, they've gone to a 3rd or 4th stage. So it wasn't rigomotis anymore. He had gone past that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So my thing here is that what I'm confused on is that if it was the nurse that and DJ Bami that went to the pharmacy, then how come by 3 a.m. the first group of people went to the pharmacy to go and get, because according to Wumi, right, or according to Wumi, they bought this thing, and that's how she was the one dressing mohbad. and a lifestyle said he was the one that dressed. He came down by 2 something in the night. Lifestyle said he came down by 2 something in the night.
King, can you put
They were dressed.
Monday, Tuesday?
I don't know
Can
what
you
you
put
can.
so that we know those dates that you're, you're trying to.
Which
need to be
means
careful,
they came
please.
from the show. Where they came from the show Sunday early morning, right? And
No,
Sunday early.
Monday early morning.
3 a.m. They only went to
Okay, Monday early
hospital
morning.
3 a.m. on Monday and Tuesday with the
But
nurse.
according to
So
lifestyle,
I'm of a confusion that
Yes,
they went to the
that-
chemist 2 times.
thank you. So that's why I'm saying that lifestyle also said recently on this thing. He said he came down early in the morning. He came down. He woke up. The second time that he woke up again, it was the time that he left from the house.
What time?
He said.
No,
He
What
said.
time was that?
what time did they? Because
On
the
Monday.
Are
driver,
you
What
saying,
time
are
on
you saying
Monday?
lifestyle slept in the house
the
on
driver
Monday?
blocked. No,
Yes,
the driver
lifestyle
blocked
said
the
he
gate,
was.
so nobody
Lifestyle said
left
after they
that
came from the
house
show.
until
Hold on.
King of
Which
the
Hold
South.
on.
Can
Nobody
I
left
say?
that
Can
house.
I get to what lifestyle said?
Look, don't say nobody left the house. So you know he did not close the.
small gate.
He only closed the door. He only
The
blocked
side gate,
the
the
gate
side
for
gate.
motor,
The
not
side
for
gate will be
anybody
The
that
side
wants
gate,
to
Yeah.
the
pass.
side
Yeah,
gate.
but
Yeah.
1 minute,
So
1 minute.
lifestyle said.
King of the
Lifestyle
South.
said.
What
Yeah.
time
Wait.
did lifestyle left the house on Monday?
Richard, wait. Okay. Lifestyle said he woke up because when they were at the show, he was high, and he was in the car sleeping. He didn't know what happened, and until they got to the house, it was people that woke him up and say, "Hey, Lifestyle, we did house." So he went to bed. He didn't take notice of anything. But he later came downstairs at 2 something, either 2 something or 3 something. And DJ Bami, they were dressing, they were dressing Mohbad's hand. And then he said, what happened to your hand? And then then DJ Bami, they were the ones saying, oh, it was a fight between, what do you call it? Prime Boy and Mohbad. So he was in his mind, he said, these people is their normal thing that they usually do. They
Yes, he
usually
said that.
fight. Yeah, it's their usual thing that they normally do. They always like do those things. And so he didn't pay attention to it. He went back upstairs and he slept off. It was the next morning, which I don't know if it was still the same Monday or if he was talking about
So the
Tuesday.
question is, what time did
It's still
lifestyle
Monday. It's
left the
still
house?
Monday. What time?
He
It's
left.
still Monday.
I think it will be the still Monday. He said
What
he left
time?
in the. He said he said he left around 11
I
something,
think we're leaving some details out of this.
10 or 11 something.
Yeah, this is
Adura,
because you
that
know
is Mohbad's brother.
what we're trying to
Adura,
establish
that
is lifestyle is hiding something. You know why?
No, leave lifestyle. Adura, that is Mohbad's brother, said he went to give Mohbad's phone because he had Mohbad's phone after the show. At 12 noon or 12 p.m. or a.m., whatever you want to say,
12
on
no,
Monday,
that was when
he
that
went
was when the
upstairs.
driver left. Yes, driver
He
has
went
left around
upstairs
that
to
time.
give Mohbad's phone. And he had Mohbad's phone all the while during the show.
During the show, yeah.
He went to give that phone, and he now said that anybody that saw his brother after
That 12.
that 12,
Good.
come on, Chairman,
And
I think you want to
the
help me with this
same
case.
Adura said is the
Duke.
one that cooked the Indomie Mohbad ate on Tuesday.
Feyikemi, wait.
But that's not
We're
in
talking about
Adura
bleeding-
CTC.
we're talking
Remember,
about bleeding
that
profusely.
statement
We're
is not
talking
in
about-
Adura
You
CTC.
cannot disgrace the Nigerian police.
It's a
You
roadside.
cannot disgrace the Nigerian police. You cannot disgrace the Nigerian police.
That statement was not in Adura CTC. That anybody that saw Mohbad, the narrative that everybody has been carrying about that anybody that saw Mohbad on Tuesday, that the person after 12 o'clock has been lying. It's not on Mohbad CTC. We've read Mohbad CTC several times, Adura CTC several times, and that statement wasn't there. So I don't know where people got
Even
that.
Adura confirmed that
and
the
they
one that cooked Indomie
Yeah.
Mohbad ate on Tuesday.
That's what I just want to.
Chairman, another thing is, tẹ́ bá rántí ìyá Mohbad ní pé òun pe fóònù Mohbad ní 11 a.m. on Monday.
Ó má jẹ́ ká lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn. Lady iṣẹ́
No, ó ní tí mo fẹ́ fà yẹn.
Wait. Clarify that.
There's a point I wanted to bring out there.
Owó ni kókó kó tó pín point yẹn. When so lọ sí inquest ìjọ tí àdúrà sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Because now they're trying to change the narrative. Is that it was deleted? Because everybody was going with that same narrative. Was it deleted from his CTC that he said that point? Owo, you can enlighten us if you went to that inquest on that day. Now this lady has come to say this right now. And now we're realizing that Otigbewa Nigogo.
No. That's not possible. They're just trying to make up a story.
No, you get me? Can you get me something?
Wait.
I have something. If you check my comment section, I put something on comment section. I said Monday, 3 a.m., 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 noon, and 3 p.m. Those times are very significant on Monday morning. Now, let me take from the last one, 3 p.m. on Monday. That was when Mama Mohbad called and Wunmi picked the call. Now, did Wunmi tell Mama Mohbad at that 3 p.m. Mama Shegbon Kokoni? Is that correct or not? 3 p.m. on Monday morning.
Oh, correct now. We should go for your
Okay.
Show something someone says. Don't be that way.
Yes, now. Yes. You want to reason along with
me. You and your
I can't reason along with you. Not tell me
No, don't import anything.
Mute.
Don't
import anything to our statement.
Don't import
anything.
Yeah, thank you, Chairman.
Don't import anything. 3 p.m. Mama, Shegbon Kokoni. Mama, Bon Kokon, mo tin try láti get a promise. Ó ń sùn lọ́wọ́. Abi?
Yes.
Fantastic. Good.
Okay.
And that was 3 p.m. on Monday.
Okay.
It wasn't 3 p.m.
It was 3 p.m.
It was 3 p.m. on Monday.
No. There were 2 calls. There were 2 calls, right?
3 p.m. on Monday and then
Hold on one second.
That was the call before.
When was the call that Wunmi now saying?
That was the second call at 6 p.m.
Yeah, so when was the
3
second
p.m.
call?
on Monday?
That's the 3 p.m. That's the second call.
Mama called 3 times. 9 a.m., 12 noon,
p.m.
and 3 p.m.
3.
And that's when Mama was praying that we shouldn't, may God save us from blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that was the 3 p.m. call.
So the 3 p.m. was when she finally got to me.
Chairman, just hold on. Paparaino, please. You need to come up on this.
Now. Chairman, wait. Chairman.
If
Mr. Duke, please, just 1 second.
Mr. Fine babe, calm down. If this girl has come up, this madam has come up, sorry I'm using this girl, has come up to say that Adura did not see anyone that saw Mohbad after 12. That means his CTC has been changed or has been corrupted.
We've been hearing that for long. Look, they said they didn't say it fine. No, I just wanted to ask.
No. We've not been hearing for long. We've not been hearing. That is what we've been holding on for a long time.
At the buyer, okay, because some CTC, but I got also.
No. CTC. Do you know how CTC happens?
The driver you are
is listening. Someone is listening to the case and typing it down. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tí Àdúrà sọ, ó change a lot of direction that we're going. Only everybody after 12 is lying. We are now established that CTC is wrong.
Is it not the same Adura that said is the one that cooked Indomie for his brother on
Leave Indomie. Yeah.
The Duke, hold on.
The Duke.
1 second. Richie, 1 second, please. Mr. Fikemi, you are the coroner today. let me put it to you. According to the driver's statement, or how would I call it today, did you believe all what he said?
I have a policy.
Okay, sir.
Any eyewitness, I believe what they say.
Okay. So he said he got a call. It was called around 9 a.m. to go and report to the police station. Do you believe that?
No.
To me, I don't want to argue with, except someone want to ask him for
Yes
that.
or no?
Because what I said,
yes or no?
your body, I've asked
But
you
just
something
said you
about
believe
women that you
eyewitness.
can't talk.
You just said that you
I
believe
said-
eyewitness.
He said the person that called him, if he give that so person call him now, I will ask some people to do investigation on person. He said he didn't know the
Somebody
people,
called.
he didn't know the person
He didn't
that
know
called
the
him.
number. Yes,
That the
now.
number is not normal number. He tried to call the number, it's not normal number. That means what he said cannot be traced to anywhere. He have already
You know, if
cleared.
the police called you, the number will be showing unknown. You know that? Okay, in the country I am though, if they call you, it will show you unknown. It won't give you a number until you ask them for the number to call back. If
IPO call you in Nigeria, you will see the number.
Oh, okay. I didn't know much about that. Okay, that's the first one. The second one, when they said they got a call that mohbad had died, did you believe that too?
At 12 noon.
At 12, no.
12 noon,
I
yeah,
didn't
sorry.
believe that.
Thanks, Richie.
I
Huh?
didn't believe that because there is no news of Mohbad dead news by 12 o'clock on Tuesday.
So
Where
all
was the
the
news? According to where was the first news broke out? What time? And from who?
I think I saw it on Instagram, maybe 2 or 2:30. Sir.
On Tuesday.
Yeah, but you're talking about when
So
the
you
nurse
saw
came.
it
Please
2:30.
forget about when the nurse came. You're trying to narrate a point
Duke, 1
of
minute.
where the nurse
Mr.
came.
I'm getting there.
2
Duke,
o'clock
I'm
is
getting there.
not a time.
Mohbad friend.
Wait.
Mohbad
Duke,
friend.
I'm getting to
If you're
that.
saying
Somebody
two,
said
Mohbad
Wunmi
could
broke
not
it.
have
Hold on.
died
Somebody
when the
said
nurse
Wunmi
has
broke
come
it
to
1
treat.
p.m. on Tuesday.
When the nurse has come to treat him.
Hello. You know the doctor said
I'm telling
something.
you right now.
There's a guy.
There's no way
There is
Mohbad
a
would have
guy
died.
that came online.
Hold on. Another
that said
person
he
said
saw
I saw
Mohbad
it
now.
Duke,
2:30
1 minute.
p.m.
Chairman, 1
Another
minute.
person said I saw it
Wait.
2:30
Chairman, 1
p.m.
minute.
South,
Chairman,
hold on a
Wait,
second. I
let me-
haven't finished with him now. I haven't
man.
finished. Let me finish with him.
Ayobami or what?
I just want to.
You know there's a guy
Hold on, King of Sir. Let Ayobami
there's a
finish.
guy that
Let's give
Paparano
her
is looking for.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the
Pick up the sound, should I
doctor,
mute?
said that Mohbad
Pick up the
died
South,
on the
should I
11th.
mute? Okay, I take a mute from King of the South. What I pick up, I take a
Continue,
mute.
Ayobami, please. Let's listen to what
Let's
you
have the theorem.
have.
Now, you just said that everybody's statement that the corona, Mr. Fakemi, that you believe it until someone comes and said, no, that's not how it is.
Yes.
But I've just asked you 2 questions. The 9 a.m., I wasn't at the corona. That's why I'm putting it to you. And I want to listen. I want to hear from you. Owonikoko was at the corona too. So whatever you say, Owonikoko can testify to it or say, no, you're wrong. Now, the first call said, the driver said, the Prado driver we are talking here, Mr. Duke, not the driver that took Mohbad to the hospital. I think you are mixing it up, Mr. Duke. We have 2 drivers now. The first driver and the second. The first driver is the Prado Jeep that took them to go to the concert at the Ikorodu. That's the one that came to the Corona today. Not the second driver that lived next to their house or something. The one that touched his hand and said it was cold. I think that was their neighbor. Now, Mr. Fakemi, thank you for listening to me. You said you believe the first 9 o'clock, but you don't believe that it was called that Mohbad at 12, like that Mohbad is spied. You don't believe that. Why would they want him to report to the station at 9 o'clock that there was an unknown call that called that he should report to the station?
Ayobami,
Sir.
since I've been going to Equest, I listened to Darusha.
Yeah.
When he says something, he will give evidence of the people that is there. Shall you understand me? I just say my policy, if I don't have truth, I can't say somebody is lying. You use the word believe. Shall you understand me?
Okay.
I don't say he's lying until somebody prove him that he's lying. Shall you? He said someone called, maybe he knows that they will ask, who is the person that called? He said he can't trace the number. The number is like Say you understand me? And you want me
Unknown,
to go
unknown
by
number,
what he
right?
said?
Unknown number, right?
Yes. He didn't say unknown number. He said he can't trace the number. It's like, to me, I heard something that even I heard it from him, but I don't know why people don't hear that one. That it look like customer service number.
There are some numbers that can call you. You will see the numbers, but if you try to call that number back, that number will not go through.
In Nigeria, sir?
Yes.
No, even in Europe.
They use, I think it's internet call. They use internet
from the switch.
They use internet number.
Internet number.
Call
I live in the UK, so I know about a little bit about that.
They use it in Nigeria, so they can call you. You will see the numbers, but you can't call that number back.
Ayobami, it happens in Europe too. You get some
Yeah, I
number
know.
you cannot
That's why I'm
return the
asking. Does
call.
it happen in Nigeria? That's why I'm asking. But the police, I know the police can bar their number from you saying it in UK.
No, actually, there's some number, you see the number that calls you, and you try to call back, then it's blocked. All this marketing company do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Okay, Mr. Ayobami, Mr. Fekemi, now that we have the driver, what did you see about the driver's confession, or not confession, let's say statement today?
Okay, the driver.
How you will rate it?
Driver testimony today is from Sunday till Monday, 11 to 12 o'clock. And what we are dealing with, the driver did not know anything about the nurse.
It doesn't have to be, because he said he already had that was pied on at 12 p.m. What else do you want him to follow again? He already confirmed that they said he was pied.
He's talking on Tuesday.
Oh no,
no, so.
Mr. Ayobami, I think you're going past what we're going to go to right now. The point is, Baba Mohbad has said his son pied on the 11th of September.
On the 11th, no, on the Monday, Mr. Duke. On the 11th, Monday.
I want to know how he derived at that conclusion.
Let's leave this man out of it now. We are all...
No. Hey, we cannot.
At the moment, we are only talking about the work happened at the corona today, isn't it?
Duke. I like the topic, but let's just deal with the corona issues now.
Okay, we are talking about the corona issues now, not Baba or me or anybody.
Okay, Ayobami, let me explain myself.
All right, boss.
The driver told us that there is argument between Prime Boy and Mohbad, and glass was broken. Shall you understand me? There was injury. There was blood stain, Wunmi clothes, and the footmat in the car.
Okay.
That he left there after they have arranged how to replace the glass.
Yeah.
Later, when he has gone back to his house. Later, the second day, that is when he had the call 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock.
That was on Tuesday.
And all eyewitness told us that there was a nurse that came on Tuesday. That means the part of the nurse is not with the driver because he left on Monday.
Sorry for you came in.
Even the doctor said something today that he didn't know that the nurse is there until he watched the CCTV.
Sorry, when the driver mentioned that there's an argument between Mohbad and Prime Boy. Where was that?
If you're going to let Fekemi understand what we're talking about, we're not talking about you. Fekemi, listen to me.
What I mean by argument, let me explain to you.
All the driver was concerned about was... listen to me, please. You have to limit your conversation into Monday, because the driver was just there from the time that he dropped them to the time that he slept over. He did not sleep till Tuesday.
No, he left around 11 or 12 when we gave him
Monday.
On Monday,
yeah. On Monday, so, yeah. The only information that the driver provided that is helping us right now, that he got a call, 2 calls on Tuesday.
Exactly.
9
Tuesday.
a.m. and 12
On
noon. So those are
Tuesday.
vital
But
information.
the only
Vital, very
time he
vital.
blocked,
that part of the story doesn't
the
go well with
only
me again.
time he blocked the gate was
Richie,
that
did you get where I'm coming
they
from,
had-
Richie?
I
Did you get where I'm coming
understand.
from?
I
Ẹ máa
understand.
gbọ́, Richie, ẹ máa gbọ́, the only time he blocked the gate was because he had to collect his money for
He
the
didn't.
glass that
No,
was
look, he
broken.
didn't block the gate. He parked in front of the gate. Then let us correct that. He said he parked in front of the gate. That doesn't mean he blocked.
Block. He said he crossed the gate with
Ó
his
ní
own
kò sẹ́ni tó máa jáde nínú ilé yẹn sẹ́.
Àwọn tó wà lọ ra nǹkan ní 3 a.m. ńkọ́? Àwọn tó lọ ra nǹkan 3 a.m. ńkọ́?
Ó
Come on.
reverse mọ́tò
had
ẹ̀.
to
Ó reverse
take-
mọ́tò ẹ̀
Ayọ̀bámi.
kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀.
They
Ẹjọ́, 1
had
minute,
to
1
take
minute, 1 minute,
Mohbad's
1
car
minute.
He
Okay,
reversed
okay,
his
so
car
we
and
reverse.
used to
Do
go
that
out
wrong.
at 3 a.m.
Okay, we
Ayọ̀bámi.
reverse. Okay, we reverse. Thank you.
Yes.
I got
Mr.
it.
Ayọ̀bámi.
They had, to,
Mr. Ayọ̀bámi.
they had to do that runs
Duke,
because
please 1 minute. Please 1 second, sir. Mr. Ayọ̀bámi.
Okay, mo ń gbọ́ yín, ẹ wo di kọ́kọ́.
According to driver,
Yeah.
my own suggestion is wọn bá mọ̀ jí driver yẹn is because the guy blocked the gate. That's the reason why tí wọ́n fi jí.
Listen, Owonikoko, I don't want to believe the guy
owó ní
blocked
kókó
the gate because
ó
of
gbọ́ tí
his
dírẹ́wà yẹn
money.
sọ pé ẹnìkan fẹ́ wọlé pé bóyá mọ́là.
No. He said
No,
when
no,
he
no,
when
so
he
when
got
you're
there, there
coming
was a
Richie,
car.
Richie,
There was a
ó
car.
block
Listen,
gate.
there
Nǹkan
was a
tí
car
a
that
rí
was
Fáṣe
blocking
rí
the
àwọn
entry. The guy,
Richie, ó
Yeah.
block gate. Nǹkan tí àwọn kan ṣe rí pé mọ́tò kan park in
Mọ́tò
front
Prado
of
yẹn
it.
lọ rí. Mọ́tò
And
Prado
he
yẹn
did not
lọ rí.
establish-
you know, somebody came up with the story
A big
that
car
that he blocked the gate
park-
deliberately because he needs his money.
Yes.
I don't
That's
think
not
he will
true.
do that. I don't think he will have done that.
Very, very untrue.
He actually did it. He actually
No,
did
no,
it
no, no,
because
no, no,
he
they
saw
don't.
No, he
it.
didn't block the gate so that
No,
someone
no,
will
no,
never
no.
know.
He
They
won't
do.
Wọ́n á
have
bí
blocked the gate.
láàárọ̀.
He parked
Wọ́n á
in
Did
front
bí
of
ní ìgbà tó jí.
the deal. The driver
He
would
wasn't
not block the
confrontational
gate
with
because
them
of
now. He
100
wasn't
cars.
confrontational with them.
There wasn't any
In fact,
confrontation.
ó sọ
He
pé
was
tó bá
even
jẹ́ pé ìyàwó
pleading.
òun
He
ni
was
Wùmí,
even pleading
ó
to
ní
them not to
òun máa
fight.
na Wùmí.
Yeah, that-
Richie ẹjọ ẹjọ kẹ máa don't let us.
Listen, he didn't have any problem with them. He just wanted to make sure that he got the money.
Exactly.
He got his
Out,
money
out,
before he
go to
leave, so
repair the
he could
window.
have parked anywhere in front of the house.
Kò fẹ́ gbé Prado
And he
yẹn padà
cannot,
lọ sí.
and he
we
cannot
saying
even
that
stop
Prime
now.
Boy is
Now,
lying?
gentlemen, even if you park outside, he cannot stop anybody from going
He
out.
cannot.
You can't.
No.
Glass
Ẹ máa gbọ́. Are we saying
But
that?
There wasn't any confrontational issue between.
Ẹjọ́ tó lọ
There
náà.
wasn't any confrontational
calm
issue
down.
between the family and the driver.
Chairman.
Calm down.
Let's
Are
take
we
that.
saying that
Yeah?
Prime Boy is lying that a glass never broke, and Spending is lying that he was seated in the car carrying the baby, and
Glass
he
broke
never
onto-
saw a glass
And all the
broke.
story about stopping on the bridge fighting. The driver debunked that.
And all stopping about throwing the baby inside the lagoon.
The driver
The driver
debunked
belonged
that.
all of that.
The driver has come to debunk everything that everyone has said. Wọ́n ní ọ̀fẹ́ ju bébì sí lagoon. Ó dẹ̀ ní pé òun láti gba owó òun because his boss, remember that is working for somebody. Òun kọ́ ló ní
Yeah, he's working for a company.
Of course,
he
Kò tẹ́
blocked
kò lè kúrò
the
bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá
gate.
gbowó ẹ̀.
Wùmí ìgbà tí
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa
Wùmí
gbàgbé pé
jáde,
wọn ní agreement
Wùmí
kankan tó
gan
bá kúrò ń bẹ̀ yẹn kò sí nǹkan tó máa happen.
Ayọ̀bámi, I'm going to drop now.
Okay.
Wùmí gan wà surprise.
Pé o really do the time yẹn.
Are you still here till this time? Time yẹn gogo
That's
ni
a false
problem.
pretense though, because the guy started knocking the
No.
door.
Driver said Ume asked him. Driver said Ume asked him, when did you come back? He now told Ume that no,
slept in
I
the car.
didn't go. This is where I slept.
Yeah, that's true. When
So
But
that
what I'm
shows
saying
that
is the
there
driver
was
started
a
knocking
car,
the door.
Richie,
Listen,
jọ̀ọ́ má bínú jọ̀ọ́.
the doctor
That
and
shows
the
Richie, for
driver.
people that have not slept
Richie má bínú.
5 o'clock, 6 o'clock,
Fèyíkẹ́mi
and they
fún wa
will
ní
wake
time
up.
fún one time. I know
Leave your submission, Joe. You are just-
Fèyíkẹ́mi fún one time. There's nothing you can say now that can run out mad. Wà ní that point. At the end
Èmi
of
gan
the
kò
day-
sí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́
At the end
sọ.
of the day,
Narrative ẹ̀ mo ti
this
ń
guy
kà tipẹ́,
blocked.
kò sí nǹkan tó ní meaning fún kéèsì.
This guy used his powers. He was protecting the vehicle that was rented from his company, and he realized that he has to get that money. Ṣé glass yẹn fọ́ ní tòótọ́?
Boyo son Sarah.
But don't forget, don't forget spending story.
Richie, do you know why I said that? Richie, do you know why I said that?
Is that we say that the driver is lying or private
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Spending story was covering up from the broken glass, shielding
glass yẹn ìgbà tí wọ́n ní kó gba wọ́n ní kò sí wound because autopsy sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ní kò sí wound lórí ẹ̀ even gan autopsy sọ pé òun ò rí pé orí ẹ̀ kan ó kàn rí pé òun wáyé ni ẹni tó ti exhume tó ti bury sínú inú coffin tó kéré autopsy wá sọ fún wa pé òun ò rí pé Ayọ̀bámi jọ̀wọ́ bínú ó ní òun ò rí pé orí ẹ̀ Ayọ̀bámi. All right.
That's no vertebra. That's no vertebra.
No, dude, continue. I'm listening. I didn't say what. I only coughed.
Aláti máa jọ tó rọ lọ́n. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ pé aláti máa connect ẹ̀ mọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tí everybody sọ. Because everybody fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. And they say the things they feel that would confuse us or confuse us as
that will exonerate them.
As humane. So bí orí yẹn ṣe kán. Only there was no injury in the head. Èmi ò mọ bí orí èèyàn ṣe ń bend bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Whether you bend your head to 90 degrees. I've not seen it done before in my life. Whether alive, I've not seen it. We are in death. Then it happens. But what we have to establish here is orí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ó kán ó dẹ̀ wáyé pọ̀. Doctor confirmed that. Chairman, ma drop nisin. Chairman, ma drop nisin. Autopsy confirm tí bàbá Mohbad ti ń dúró dé tó rò pé èmi feel pé bàbá Mohbad ibi tó ti get it was the autopsy and I got confused right now today pé autopsy yẹn kọ́ ló jẹ́ kí bàbá Mohbad mọ̀ pé orí kan àbí ọmọ ẹ̀kúnjọ Monday. He actually came to tell us and they published it in the newspaper that my son was spied or up mommy. And I wish he went further. No, Richie Mabenujo. I wish he went further to say that ìgbà tó pa ọmọ mi mo rí pé wọ́n ti kán orí ẹ̀ sínú inú grave. Then doctor ní pé eyín ẹ̀ ti wà pọ̀ ó ti wáyé pọ̀ which means he died in agony. Tí ọmọ yẹn bá ó kú nínú pain.
That doesn't mean that though. Tó bá tí kò bá wáyé pọ̀ that doesn't mean that.
Tó kò bá ti kú máa wáyé pọ̀ gbẹ̀yìn náà ni.
Tí kò bá ti kú máa wáyé pọ̀ now.
Okay, thank you for that. I'll leave that in my conclusion. I'm going to drop now.
Okay.
Ó máa wáyé pọ̀ in the conclusion. Let's leave that. Okay. But we also saw that there was blood that was seen. Níbo ni ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti ń wá? I have a picture on my platform. tó yẹ pé on ẹ̀gbẹ́ Mohbad in his tummy there's a bandage there.
They said his leg.
Fèyíkẹ́mi ìjọ́tọ̀ Ọlọ́run má dá sí.
Fèyíkẹ́mi Ayọ̀bámi. They said his leg.
Yeah, Ayọ̀bámi ìjọ́tọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Let me just make my submission. I'm going to drop. Let me just make my submission. I'm going to drop and you can continue.
Make a break, brother.
Boy, time so ye. The only reason we're concerned and that makes all of us that want justice is báwo ló ṣe máa sin èèyàn báyìí. It's not about, they could have given him a good burial. They could have bought him a coffin that is twice as long. But they did not. They did not. Wọ́n kọ́ ọrùn ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ yẹn. Autopsy wá sọ fún wa pé òun ò rí pé ọrùn yẹn gan kán. Ó lóun ò rí pé damage wà. Even though Yomi said they sent a text that they push my brother.
The stairways, yeah.
Okay, shake and drop. You're not going to make me leave. You're making me mix things up. Only brother me from his stairs, and he died. It means that there was no control for the owner of that body. That body was recklessly kept under the stairs, even though we could not establish if he rented a house, but now we know that he owns a 2 plot, or he owns a plot across that house, and he was above everybody. He was part of the landlords of Lekki. He was better than everyone that has not bought any house in Lekki. Even though they said he was so poor that he could not achieve anything. As a carpenter's son that was raised by a single father, as we are portrayed to know that. But we also know that that father allowed his son to get pregnant to a daughter that was not even up to the task. Kí ni bàbá yẹn ṣe fẹ́ kí Mohbad ní ọmọ? Wọ́n tún wá ní bàbá wa béèrè ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ Wùmí sọ.
Duke, don't let us go too far into all of that.
Chairman, hold on. I'll leave my submission.
Your submission is getting too boring now.
No,
I'm sorry to say.
I'm just saying things that more.
It's not.
Don't let us go.
We're going back, man.
Don't let us
We're talking about today's corona, please.
We are talking about today as in doctors and fixing the timing of what has happened.
The more you go into the corona today,
leave your connecting dots at the moment now. Let's just understand what happened.
Don't try to connect the dots.
You said you are trying to connect the dots. That's what
do that one on your platform. Do that one on your platform. Read.
Àwọn bribe
not ọlọ́pàá.
Ayọ̀bámi jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run.
I've been holding up for about 10 minutes for you now.
Má bínú, I will leave the platform for you guys. I will leave the platform. Ẹ̀gbọ́n Wùmí ti jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé àwọn bribe àwọn ọlọ́pàá tí Yomi sọ fún wa pé wọ́n ti gbé case lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn fún. What I don't get is why, as the authorities that are bigger than the police, that are the branch, tó gbé lọ, Yomi was with the head of in Lagos, but they need to downgrade that case back to the. If you talk to read 3 seconds video, and we have to understand what is going on right here. Àwa náà là ń ṣera wa. This case is not just about we. It's not about us. We're just trying to figure out kí ló pa bọ̀bọ́ yẹn, kí ló dé tó pa. Why did they have to end his life? But Wùmí sọ fún wa pé ìjọ tó máa kú yẹn. Go and listen to that interview. She was wearing green. Ó ní ìjọ tí Mohbad máa kú. Ó dẹ̀ tí wọ́n sọ pé ikú tí ó yẹ kí.
God.
Ọmọ tó bí kú. No.
Mr. Duke, you go and do this on your platform now.
No. It's not about.
We read it.
It's not on my.
We always read your
platform. Fèékẹ́mi. Èpè wà lẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ ọkọ̀.
Èpè tó bá máa ṣe pé èpè máa ń wò kó
èmi ò lè ṣe pé èpè wà lẹ̀.
All this your narrative.
Because you feel that.
Go and do it on your platform.
Ìwọ lọ́rọ́ kó wá.
O sọ̀rọ̀ Yaba Èkó gbogbo ẹ̀ ló sọ̀pọ̀ o jẹ́ ká rí kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Ẹjọ́ kò fẹ́ sáré béèrè one question lọ́wọ́ Mr. Owó ní kókó or Mr. Fèyíkẹ́mi mi any one of them tó bá lè answer me.
Fine babe, go on.
Please, I just want to ask, did the doctor ever mention performing a CPR today, please?
Yes.
I want to bring
Yes, he mentioned it that he tried to perform CPR on the body. He tried to breathe into his mouth.
A medical personnel here, please, can somebody just confirm to me if the bóyá ó máa ń ṣe CPR on òkú tó ti gan or anything like that? Somebody should just confirm that to me.
Of course.
Because we are having the narrative now. I know we have a lot of intellect on this platform, and I've been enjoying the conversation so far. And I really appreciate this platform for giving everybody the opportunity to hear their opinion. So my own thought about all this is, I don't think the doctor will conceal any information about bóyá Mohbad forí gbálẹ̀, ó rí egbò lórí ẹ̀, or ó rí ẹsẹ̀ tó ti kán. tó dẹ̀ wá sí corona
No, not the
tó wá
doctor.
give submission.
Fine, babe,
Hello?
not the doctor. Is the psychologist.
No. I mean the doctor to
The Perez doctor.
They never asked him about that. He never said anything about
He explained something about that.
And
He
there's
let us to know that he saw the
Let's
injuries
listen
tiny.
to her. She's trying to lay a background. Let's listen to her.
Okay.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is they took mohbad to Perez Hospital, and the doctor from Perez came to Corona today, if I'm right, because I wasn't there.
You are correct.
From all what we've been hearing from those people that were there.
Yeah.
So my own thought is, if a doctor really examined mohbad, like he said that he examined it, he actually performed a CPR on him. Azumi tó wáyé pé òkú mohbad ti gan mi mo òyìnbó gígan mi mo bí mo ṣe lè sọ in English, sorry about that. Tó wáyé pé bóyá òkú mohbad ti gan, I don't think the doctor will perform CPR on him. I think doctor she hope that maybe he might still be alive or something. That's when you perform
I think he
CPR.
did that.
This is what he said.
To answer your
This is
question,
what he said.
he did that
In fact, okay,
reluctantly.
Owonikoko can explain. This is what he said.
Hello?
Hold on.
Hello,
Let's take it one after the other.
Complete my statement. They can answer me. Sorry about that. Because I'm actually driving and I'm on the highway. Sorry. And another thing that I want to point out is when they took mohbad to his hospital and they examined him, assuming he saw anything suspicious on his body, I'm sure he would have mentioned it today that they brought him I noticed that his leg was broken, his head was broken. I think he should mention that. Please, if anybody was at the corona that can just...
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Owonikoko, you are at the corona, but from what I heard from the people that were there, they said he tried to perform.
Yeah, you're right.
He tried to perform, not that he performed.
He performed.
So
he did few things.
Yes, he did CPR.
Owonikoko, you were there. Oh yeah, answer.
Yeah, Madam Fine Babe, where do ma? Doctor yẹn, according to him, ó ní ìgbà tí wọ́n gbé mohbad dé pé òun wà ní
first floor
tó wọ́n attend sí patient kan lọ́wọ́. Iná wọ́n wá pè òun pé emergency. By the time tó máa fi dé sálẹ̀, òun bá gbogbo wọn, even though àwọn nọ́ọ̀sì àwọn wà ní pẹ̀lú wọn.
But then check first.
Pé àwọn míì káwọ́ lérí inú wọn, àwọn míì jẹnsẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀, àwọn pariwo ìmọ́lẹ̀. Òun wá sọ pé ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, because òun rí nínú couch àbí kí náà pé tó wà lifeless tó gbé sí. Òun wá súnmọ́, wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n gbé wá pé kí ni tó ṣe. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ fún dókítà yẹn pé nọ́ọ̀sì ń treat ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́, ẹni ó collapse, ó vomit, ó dẹ̀ collapse, pé nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn dẹ̀ sá lọ, nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn dẹ̀ ti lọ. Wọ́n sọ fún dókítà bẹ́ẹ̀, ṣe understand báyẹn. So dókítà wá ní pé òun fẹ́ examine ẹ̀, òun tó wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín pé ìgbà wo ló ṣẹlẹ̀, wọ́n ní not quite ago. So due to that statement pé kíní yẹn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe láìpẹ́ yìí ni, not quite long, pé ló mú òun fi examine ẹ̀, pé òun fi examine ẹ̀ láti press àyà ẹ̀ pé bóyá ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló sá lọ tó tẹ́jẹ̀ máa ti sá padà síbi ọpọlọ yẹn pé ó máa lè padà wá sáyé. By the time tó ń press àyà ẹ̀, tí òun tún ní pé àwọn nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn pé kán support òun láti examine ẹ̀, pé ìgbà tí kinní yẹn tí ò work, òun wojú ẹ̀ wò kò work, òun wá ní pé kóun sí ẹnu ẹ̀, kóun open ẹnu ẹ̀, ló wá realize pé àwọn ẹ̀ ti yọ, eyín ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ti stiff pa mọ́ àwọn yẹn. Ibẹ̀ yẹn ìgbà tó open ẹnu ẹ̀ ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ realize pé ego motive ó ti set in. So explanation ti
become back where òun tún wẹ̀ sẹ̀ ó ti ní àwọn dot kan àbí.
So which means he proceeded to examine, having heard that not quite long.
Yes.
So he was
can I say something? Can I say something?
Yeah, why not, Richie?
Which is very important. The doctor never attempted the PCR that you guys are talking about.
CPR.
The guy brought out the stethoscope. Hold on. He brought out the stethoscope and he did something like called bradycardia and tachycardia, looking for a vital sign. Are you getting the point? He's trying to check whether, okay, is anything coming up? And you can only do that by placing your stethoscope on the chest of that person.
Okay, so, Mr. Rishi, what is pressing of the chest? The chest.
Yeah, if you do that, that's defibrillator. That means you're performing a CPR, and I don't think.
Yes, that is what he did. He said when he was tired, he asked his other doctor to.
He was tired.
Continue.
That means.
So
for a dead body.
Press the body to go. Come on.
Defibrillator, you can even use the defibrillator. It doesn't have to. Come on. We are not stupid.
Then.
Exactly.
That limits the kind of narrative that we fly around. Fly narrative, we should just limit to what is factual. We shouldn't follow.
This is what I can say. Thank God. Thank God. The doctor said everything that happened was at the reception. Everything was at the reception, which means they will have CCTV camera that will have recorded everything that happened there.
He said he went back to work.
Another thing, doctor has examine. Ó mi pé tó bá examine orí ẹ̀ tó sọ pé ó fi gbálẹ̀ ó yẹ kí doctor lè rí pé bóyá eléyìí ti forí gbálẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ti kún orí ẹ̀ wú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ti kún or something like that.
Ìgbà tó fẹ́ gbé sínú pósí lọ ni wọ́n bend ọrùn ẹ̀ o.
Orí ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó sẹ́gbọ̀n ti ṣubú lórí staircase àwọn narrative.
And don't forget, hold on, guys. Don't forget, the doctor could not proceed further because he was wet.
Yeah.
He said he couldn't do much because the body was wet.
Ladies, we are analyzing what happened at the what doctor said today.
Yes, we are analyzing what happened at the court.
No, what I'm saying is, let's forget about what we have heard from today.
You're giving us wrong narrations.
I'm not giving you. These are the narratives that people have been.
Now, what we are saying is
wrong narration.
That is wrong.
What we are saying is
wrong. You can mention it this night. That's my point.
What we are saying is whatever we have heard from today, it's not what we are talking about. We are only talking about what the doctor.
Things are not correct.
Yeah,
what the doctor said today.
What is not correct? What is not correct? Correct us on what is not correct.
Feyikemi is here now. He would have corrected us now. Feyikemi is here.
Exactly now because
I do.
Did not allow him to talk. Did you allow him to talk?
Feyikemi has been talking.
You guys didn't allow him to talk.
No, when Richie said.
What is not correct?
He did not perform CPR, and I asked him, pressing of the chest is what?
Pressing of the chest, and you are telling me that's not CPR.
That's part of who said that? No, pressing of the chest is part of CPR now.
You're saying he's trying to. So one of you was saying that.
I don't know why only people silent on this one. I don't know why.
I don't know who. But I had somebody.
The doctor you so try to press the chest.
None of us were there. Owonikoko was there. Okay.
I don't need to be there. It's reasonable.
Oh, you were there too.
For some, I don't need to be there. For somebody that is reasonable should know CPR is pressing of the chest.
It's part of it.
If you're intelligent as you claim you are, you should know that is CPR.
No, stop, madam. Stop throwing shit, okay?
No, I'm not throwing shit. You guys are saying shit.
No, you are throwing shit. Shades. I didn't say shit. Stop throwing shit.
Stop throwing shit. Well, I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah, that's what I said. Shades mean
But
you don't need
we
to
are
throw an
learned
insult.
people. So let us discuss as learned people. We shouldn't be saying
that's what we're
things
doing.
like all those people that don't know what they are saying. When you go to a place, people come to give different narrations. But as somebody that is educated, as somebody that is intelligent,
now you are on this platform. You have heard what we've been saying before now. Now you are here. Do you have your own opinion that you want to say, okay, this is what you feel about what happened at the corona today? Then we can listen to you. And also, Owonikoko is here. Owonikoko is here.
All the things that happened at corona, right? I was not there, you were not there.
Yeah.
And all the things that the nurse have said, you people come to this place saying, oh, the nurse is lying. How can the nurse lie against
we are talking of today's matter.
Hold on.
Today's matter.
The doctor's report against herself.
We are not talking about the nurse.
People are talking about all the narration, all the narrative that people have been giving. I just want to tell all of us. On this matter,
just today.
You are mixing this matter. We are not talking about past events. We are not talking about past events. We are talking about the doctor's report.
You can't tell us what.
There is nothing. You can say about this case.
Say your own opinion.
If you are better go and rest.
Everybody should
you can't tell anyone. You can't tell anyone. Rest. I don't think you will find anyone.
Anybody that already.
I don't know.
But this way,
you're ranking.
Desiree, you know that you have not added to this discussion tonight. Sure, you know that
at all.
What do you want me to? The nurse has already said what he needed to say.
No, we're not talking about the nurse. Nobody is talking about the nurse tonight. We are not talking about the nurse.
The doctor said there is no case.
The doctor confirmed the nurse.
The doctor confirmed the nurse.
Yes,
there is no
simple.
Case. You
listen to doctor. You don't want to listen when the doctor confirms.
Wait.
Listen.
The doctor there when the nurse was treated with mohbad.
Owonikoko. The doctor said that there was no case.
All of you people have just
hold on now. Hold on. That's it. Desiree, hold on.
Yes,
you are today. The doctor said
I think you're nervous.
I think I prefer for you can.
The doctor never said that.
That's my
doctor never said what.
Then why you
about what?
That there was no case. We'll be engaging with each other. Why you coming up?
I want to hear you, doctor.
No. I have to rant because you people are talking like
I never said there are no case.
That need attention of the mental health.
Hold on, I want to listen to
Desiree. What we need to do is to contribute to this knowledge tonight. Hold on, no.
Doctor never said there's no case.
Desiree, forget whatever.
Doctor never said that.
Go and take care of your children.
He emphasized on. He emphasized on white nurse and negligent.
That
is what the doctor emphasized.
Tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow is Saturday. So, torí ẹ̀ náà mo ṣe ní time lálẹ́ báyìí.